Today I'm renovating one of the new start houses in Bloxburg. So about 2 weeks ago now, Bloxburg updated, adding this beautiful new house catalogue, which basically just gives me loads of content because I can just renovate all of these bad boys. And today I thought we'd start with the first and the cheapest one, the Cedar Crest. That sounds like a salad. And as we can see, it's very basic. Now that ain't me coming for Code Unicorn. I'm sure she had a budget and loads of restrictions and stuff. And let's go and buy this plot for 47,000. I am going to take a little look around, show you guys sort of what's happening before we renovate. Of course, the outside's actually pretty well decorated for a starter house. It's only worth 46. Oh my gosh, they're finally worth how much you actually pay now. Who remembers back in the day, you'd buy the starter mansion for 200k and it was actually a scam. It would only be worth 100k. And the value of it is 140k. So I don't know why they're scamming us. So this is the kitchen, the living room, the garage, the bedroom, the garden, and the bathroom. So first things first, this is an amazing start. So in my renovations, we all know I do not change the layout. That is like one of the main parts of it. But I am going to delete all of the furniture. Although I am going to keep some things as like memories. For example, like this fireplace, there's no need to get rid of that. We'll obviously improve it a little bit, but everything else can go. Now, just as I'm deleting all this, I do not in any way think I'm a better builder than Code Unicorn. This is amazing for like no game passes and all that. Absolute slay house.
Not believe my eyes.
And just like that, everything I wanted gone is gone. We just like nuked the inside of the house. Now we need to fix the outside, which again is really cute, but she had a budget. I think this is going to be a first on the Teresa's renovation series where I don't actually change the roof. These fences and plant situation, however, will be changed. It's not bad, but I personally just like to go for a little bit more of an organized look. And that's the cool thing about these start houses. You can literally just make it to your own taste. So the vibe of the person who lives here, I guess, is like rich granny. I mean, look at these ornate railings. Nobody under the age of 75 has these, apart from me. You do know I love ornate. And this like pathway thing here, I actually think looks really nice. So I'm going to switch it out. But I don't really like the pooey color of the grass. It literally just looks like someone's poo. So I'm going to make it green. And then, of course, everything in here is going to be replaced. So next step is coloring it. Bloxburg actually added some sick new colors. Like, look at these overlapping panels. And did I just call this a color? I meant textures. I'm thinking we do a mixture of white and yellow. Oh my gosh, isn't it insane how just coloring can completely turn it all around? And I see you windows on the side. Get out of it. Nothing gets past Reese's. And we should probably give this like quite a nice garden because the garden was very small before.
Ooh, that's kind of small.
And I've seen so many angry comments on like Twitter and TikTok and stuff. People are like, why are the start houses so boring and cheap? You think she was given $1 million budget? This house is worth 15,000. But you know what I mean? What do you think? It's going to be the Ritz, but it is going to be the Ritz after I'm finished with it. So we're going to add in first some rose bushes, and you guys have been telling me to alternate these with other types of plants. So let's just go to the most expensive, really. I do have $1 million.
I'm a mother, millionaire.
Does this go really, really small? Oh, what a flex, telling all your neighbors you have baby Japanese trees. It's 4,000! Holy moly. You're not gonna be able to flex anything once you bought these. And also, what is this? This looks so bad. I think it looks a little bit better having them maybe on the ends. And some people might call me basic for doing this.
You're basic.
Do not even come for me, guys. I think it's quite cool having bushes as a pathway. Do you know what I mean? It does look a bit like a tree farm or something, but we're gonna overlook that, okay? Next up, we're gonna replace this garage door. I do quite like that simple one, to be honest, but we've got so many new cool ones these days. Okay, we'll just do a classic suburb. And I appreciate these little fences here, but they are literally not even gonna keep out the ants in the garden. So I suppose we should add a real fence. This one, ooh, gorgeous with the new panels. And I love how I've already put it back up to the new value with only the gardening. Is this a fence? What an ingenious idea. Oh my gosh. And you guys know me, I love making a little Tudor pattern on the roofs. I'm loving this so far. Not so much the garage, but this part, I'm loving. Next up, we should probably add some cars. Now, most of my cars right now are on my other plot. So should we add a family car? I feel like that does kind of suit a house like this. Even though it's a one-person house, Granny defo wants blacked out windows.
You can't park here, darling. Same part of the neighborhood watch.
Next up then, we should probably add the windows and doors. I've been itching to use this door for the longest time. It just doesn't look like Bloxburg, does it? This is the only door in Bloxburg which I look at and I think Brookhaven. But I feel like that is the vibe of this house. So we're going to use it. We'll use some flints to make natural lighting. Wow, this looks so nice.
Oh my God!
Next up, then we've done the doors. Now we'll do the window. Who keeps texting me? You know what? I'm putting my phone on Do Not Disturb. I'm now a Do Not Disturb warrior. So for the windows, I always add factory ones outlined like this. I think I might be obsessed with them. Sounds like I'm in therapy right now, but no, these are the most beautiful things ever. I'm obsessed.
I'm obsessed.
And again, this is why I could never ever build a house for someone else. Like, look how expensive I've just made these windows. Like, in what world is this acceptable? But yeah, I think I always like to have a good big window in the lounge room. We should probably add like another one here, but maybe a bit smaller. Maybe we could add a bathroom here or something with this small window. I'm not sure yet. And then I'm actually using the plant from inside. I always love to keep a little ornament reminiscent of the old house. So we'll do a couple of them. Well, just one. And then out here, rather than having that table and chairs, we're going to go into wicker. You know, wicker is literally my jam. That is so big. Why have I made this so big? There's not enough room for this. Actually, I know why. I like them big.
Bombastic side eye.
When the default color actually slays, obviously not the default texture, that looks like trash, but let's actually keep with like the simple vibe. I have been going a little overboard, cut to me buying 4 grand trees. And lately I've been obsessed with stripes, like a little sailor or something. And I'm gonna add candles like we're a coven of witches or something, huddled round a fireplace. And comment down below, guys, how much do you think this is gonna be worth at the end? My bet is 200k. If I make this more than 200k, I'm just ridiculous.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
And then we're gonna finish this off with some beams. And wow, look how straight I made this. It's so straight. I'll add a couple of geo chandeliers out the porch. And one extra thing I'm gonna add, now this is very controversial, guys. You might get very mad at me for doing this. I am adding a fake room up here. People get so mad. Someone said it looks like a prison cell where I'm gonna trap someone, which low-key is a valid point. But I'm sorry, I'm just obsessed with how it looks. So before we even do any of that, we'll replace this chimney and then we'll just put the same roof on him. And there we go. Okay, I know what you mean now. It does look a little bit crazy.
Crazy?
Let's not look at that anymore. Let's head inside. Shall we go to Pinterest? I think we need to go to Pinterest immediately. And why is there so many dogs?
A few moments later.
Oh my gosh. That is me. Anyway, let's look up cozy. Okay. Built-in shelves, a bit of wood. So for this fireplace, it's kind of in my way. Maybe I can go over here. We'll decide later. For the floor, if I can learn to talk, the floor, I do like this, but I don't like when it builds too dark. So I might make it cloudy gray, just so it's like not as washed out. And no, I do not want squares. This is not Minecraft. These wall trims are absolutely luscious. I guess we'll just make them light stone gray. Anyway, for that craziness out of the way, let's get my custom built shelf in. I actually did this when I did Glossy's house, and I can already hear the comments. Reese says you have already done a renovation. That one was not really class of renovation because I just filled in an empty house. Do you know what I mean? And do you know what really needs renovating? My life. At the moment, I'm not even stressed. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I have got all of my school exams. So please wish me luck. 1 pineapple in the comments is 1 prayer for my results. Right, I absolutely love this, but I feel like we defo need to put some sort of painting behind here. Bang! Let's type up modern wall. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. They do need to add some more items in surface decor because at this point I'm just adding vases. Although a lot of you guys have been pointing out in the comments I could use my trophies if I ever run out of things to put in here. And you know what, I think that is a wonderful idea. Who doesn't want to see a shell? Right, we'll have my 30 trophy here. Don't know what that means. You're trying to charge me £20,000 for a trophy I've already earned.
30,000?
Next up, we're adding the Victorian sofa. I have been making granny remarks this whole video, so these sofas are kind of giving rich grandma. Right. Ow! Oh! That just sounded like I got into a car accident. I just dropped my charger and it landed like that. And I've gone for blue, white, and black. I think it's quite a nice combo. And then we can use this fireplace. And up here, it's been far too long since I've used one of these potted plants. Like, these are my absolute staple piece. But yeah, that's our lounge room done. These doors, she actually went for really nice doors. Like, thank you, Code Unicorn, for not doing, like, some ugly, plain default door. Now, I have no idea what counters she had here before. Hopefully, it wasn't rustic, because then I've literally changed nothing. We'll have these as the corner, because they don't have, like, an oven or a fridge in, for example. And then the fridge can go there, and the oven can go there, because I've just noticed I haven't added space for an oven. And we can actually have a separating wall here, like, no one may pass. Oh my gosh, we should add this here as well. That is so cute. In here, we should add a island. I was going to say a kitchen table, but then we kind of have room for one there. And we obviously want to make use of all the space. So I reckon a double island it will have to be. And it's actually really weird I chose this style, because you guys know I prefer traditional, but sometimes I do like a bit of modern me. And so we'll add a fridge. And wait, was there a sink in this kitchen? Was there? I don't know, but we'll add one anyway. And I'm honestly so impressed how they managed to do this. Like, those appliances have just cost me 5,000. Anyway, I've decided to add some food warming trays over here because I'm so bad at cooking in real life. It's actually bad. I have to order food for like my lunch all the time. I cannot cook.
It's not normally this dry, but you know.
That is so nice. Just before we go into the kitchen table, we're just gonna go willy-nilly with this, to be honest. And bear in mind, you can literally only build like this in bungalow houses because otherwise it just sticks through the roof to the second floor. And I'm so happy that they actually finally added default houses with second floors. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like, why were you subjecting every new player to a bungalow? As we walk into our entryway then, we've simply got to add the iconic umbrella stand. And 3 guesses what's next? The hat stand, where I can hang. I still need to work out, wait, where am I? I still need to work out what this is on my head. Can someone let me know? It's like my favorite hat, but I don't even know the name of it. Over here then, I'm actually leaning more towards cubbies, which we can just speedily fill with all of this goodness. And I just added like a rogue window there as well. I think that actually looks really, really nice. And I love how it has the essence of the old build. For our dining table, I'm actually lost.
What are you doing? I don't know what I'm doing.
Like, I might just use stylish chairs. We're gonna have to be very, very careful with where we place this. I'm thinking maybe over here in this corner, but then like we move the front door up a little bit and like a literal trash can. Never thought I'd see the day of doing that. But yeah, I actually think that looks really, really nice. I mean, we don't want it too pushed up in the corner, and it wouldn't be a true Reese's video if I hadn't used a Vitor chandelier. I mean, I'm gonna have to stop using it one day if they don't put our pay back up. Because I've actually been working like a little bit at Pizza Planet lately. I think I make like about 70,000 less an hour. For the garage then, next, this is almost perfect. I honestly don't really feel the urge to change much in here. And I am gonna be a little bit sneaky and add some underfloor lighting, which definitely, I'm guessing probably wasn't allowed because, you know, Game Pass basement. I was gonna copy and paste this, forget it, bye-bye. So instead of having this door here, we're gonna actually change that for a bifold door. I mean, there's 2 I love, but you've got to admit this one looks the best. And I'm kind of feeling we should have actually renovated this garage into a bedroom. We could have made it a closet as well, but then where would we have the doors? It's all a bit of hit and miss, isn't it? I do have a bit of an idea. I'm gonna make the floor wood, which you guys sometimes get angry at because you say it's gonna pop the tires. Trust me, Bloxburg ain't got that realistic yet. The front section of this garage is gonna have all of our storage bits in it. So let's head into decoration. Let's get my favorite items, guys. The gas can. And Code Unicorn had the right idea. And I don't know why I keep calling her Code Unicorn. I swear her name's Ashley. She had the right idea. Let's add some cardboard boxes in here. Anyway, the reason we made it wood is because I was thinking like section off this part. And you see what I'm doing here? Like we have direct access to the garage, but then we have like a little chill games room in here. So I'm not gonna add much. And I've used this so many times, but it's cool.
Another one, thank you.
That is our garage done. So it's just the bedroom and the little bathroom. But just before we do those, I'm gonna actually extend the back garden a little bit just because I thought we should have a pool. And oh my gosh, wait, this part over here is like the perfect shape for a little outdoor hot tub. Oh, that is cute. And then I guess we can place the pool in. Now I am gonna use the shallow pool. We are in an economic crisis in Bloxburg and things are just, they're not as cheap as they used to be. That's actually such a sick shaped pool. What the hell? What the hell? And just in case you do actually have a family like gathering or something, we probably should add a nice big dining table at some point in this house. And I wonder, do any of the new start houses, do you guys know, do they have a pool? You guys will have to let me know. And of course, we couldn't have a pool area without a couple of loungers now. Simple but effective garden, I'd say. So yes, finally, let's move on to the bedroom and the bathroom. So I love the bathroom. I'm not actually changing anything about the basis of it. That vampiric floor is everything I ever needed in my life, Ashley. I was thinking, could we use the bifold doors on the bedroom as well? Maybe not those ones, but we could use my second favorite bifold door. Yes, I'm that sad. I have a second favorite. Most people have a favorite animal or a favorite color. I have a favorite bifold door. So we're going to switch it up to have a bit more of a luxurious bed. And top tip when decorating a bed, you're going to need 4 pillows. And oh my gosh, I'm craving waffles right now. Sorry, let me stay on topic. And then you're going to need 3 of these mini pillows. You can place them wherever you want as long as the middle one's slightly in front. Also, why the hell have I not used any vinage today? Like, yes, this is kind of thing you'd have in a teenager's room, but maybe this is a teenager's house. And then for the wardrobe, this one is actually such an underrated little gem. I'm gonna move the bathroom door up. It's actually like a pretty good option. And then on top of it, you can store a bunch of these storage boxes. And once again, we're gonna use one of the OG plants. Look at that. Oh! Who is ringing me now?
Who dare to call me when I'm so busy?
And also, why are these pillars so big? Like, look how small it is and then it goes big. Finally then is the bathroom, which to be fair, I could have just left. Ashley did a stunning job on the bathroom. And that concludes, what's this called? Caesar salad? Oh, Cedar Crest. So guys, it's now time to look around Cedar Crest. As you hopefully just saw from my amazing cinematic skills, this is looking beautiful. This was a picture of it before, and this is obviously it now. And if you're wondering, it's now worth 345,000. So I literally times the price by 10, which seems insane because it's the same exact size. But anyway, as we look around, we obviously have Granny's car here, you know, brum brum. I'm in my grand's car.
In my mum's car.
It actually feels like we're walking through a little wonderland, so that's quite nice at least. We have the porchway, which is a bit bright. We can turn some of these off, I reckon. And yeah, basically out here, we got our little sofa. It's just an adorable little porchway, really. But the main gems are inside. And oh, so this was the kitchen before, and this is it now, which is obviously what you see as you walk in. The dining table, which here before, I don't think was really anything. So I added a whole extra room, technically. And then over to this side is the lounge room. So in a bit more detail, we of course have my shelf. Yeah, the open plan of this is stunning, but it is credits to Ashley for the layout. Next up, if we go through, we have the garage / chill out room. I can't really call it a games room. It is just a sofa. I'm glad I added that bit in. Here's the garage, of course, which opens up to the front. And then my bifold doors, just look at them. Isn't that beautiful? We can have some indoor, outdoor living going on over here. And this was the garden before. This is it now. We can jump in our pool, although not too hard or you will crack your legs. And then the last room is the bedroom, which you can actually get to from the outside. Some more indoor, outdoor living. This feels like a holiday home almost. Do you know what I mean? But the bedroom is absolutely magnificent. And the fact that it has its very own ensuite. So let's just sit here on the toilet and boo. So there we have it, guys. That was me renovating one of the new starter houses. Let me know if you actually want this to be a series or just a one-off video. And I'll see you all in the next one.